Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's My Title? My name is Ashley, and I'm the Teen Services Librarian at the Southfield Public Library. And today joining me, we have Michelle, Tess, and Shari. If you've never seen an episode of What's My Title, the way it works is that each of us librarians has chosen a book and prepared 3 clues about that book. And then the other 3 librarians are going to try and guess what book they're talking about based on those clues. Does anybody want to go first?
I can go first.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Shari.
All right. Again, I have visual clues as always, and my little note that says which one I want to do first. All right. These are kind of tiny, so hopefully you can see them.
Puzzle pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maps.
Okay.
Oh, cruise ship. Woohoo!
Cruise is the part you want to take from that more than ship.
Maps and puzzle pieces.
Mm-hmm.
What section is this found in?
Oh, it's in the J fiction.
Okay.
Is it a genre book?
It is a genre book. It is a sci-fi eco mystery.
Oh, wow.
Sounds exciting.
It is. Anybody got any? It's quite a popular series, and it's a little bit on the older side.
I don't have a clue.
All righty. It's the Explorer Academy series.
Oh.
The first book, The Nebula Secret, and it's by TRUEIT. It is about our main character, Cruz Coronado, who lives in Hawaii, had lost his mother in a mysterious accident. And she went to and worked at the very prestigious Explorer Academy, which is a group of young people that go to school in Washington, D.C., but their main thing is they're explorers, and they have adventures, and they save wildlife, they learn about plants and save endangered species of plants, they do archaeology, so all kinds of cool stuff. And Cruz is in the middle of a big mystery. My puzzle piece clue was because he's piecing together a puzzle. He's trying to find a formula that his mother has hidden little bits of everywhere, because it's a very valuable formula. I don't want to give anything away. And as he goes on his missions, his instructors, his aunt is an instructor there, and they're in on it, and they're sort of making sure they go to the places where Cruz can look for the clues. It is an amazing series. I can't recommend it highly enough. I've listened to it. It's amazing on audio. Just the different places they go and the way the author describes them, you just feel like you're there with Cruz and his friends. So if you're into adventures and into saving the world, like the Explorers and Explorer Academy, I highly recommend Explorer Academy. And this is the first book, The Nebula Secret by TRUEIT. And she even at the end of each volume explains the facts, because there's a lot of I can't think of the right word, but
Knowledge, maybe?
knowledge,
Lingo?
yeah, yes, all of that. She talks about scientists that the characters are based on and the missions they're on and how they're important, their actual problems in our world. So a really good way for kids to learn that stuff and not even know they're learning it.
And I think inside, Shari, doesn't it have a lot of great graphics too? Because I picked it up and I didn't have the first book. I started with the second or third. And
I listened to it, so I didn't even pay attention to that, Michelle, but you're absolutely right. There are some nifty pictures in it. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
And there's some really nice facts at the back about actual scientists in the different disciplines that are discussed in the book. So that's pretty neat too.
Yeah.
Guys, I have to tell you, my nephew made his very first pun the other day. He was doing a puzzle and he had all the pieces around him. And he goes, Mom, I'm puzzled. And I have never been more proud.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
But yeah, so that's the first thing that I thought of when you held up your little puzzle pieces.
Oh, cool. I'll go next if that's okay.
Yeah.
So my first clue is
A laundromat.
laundromat. Yes.
Laundromat. Hmm.
My second clue is
Lake.
Lake.
lake. Yeah, a small town on a lake.
Okay.
Does anyone-
What collection is this in?
It's in our graphic novels, actually.
I know.
You know it?
Is it sheets?
Yeah, it is sheets. This was my third clue. This is a book called Sheets by BRENNA THUMMLER, and there are a couple of storylines going on. There is this person in the sheet. It's a ghost, and there's a whole community of ghosts that live near this town, and people like you and me don't know about the ghosts, although the young lady whose family owns the laundromat comes across this particular ghost, and she comes to learn about him and what happened to him and help him out. And because she helps him out, he helps her out. There's a storyline about the laundromat and the community and what's going on, and the ghosts help her out. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun to read. It's not super scary if scary things bother you, because scary things bother me. It's not very scary. The ghosts are friendly. And it was a really interesting story to think about different communities and how people help each other.
And the cover is fantastic.
Yes.
I love the cover.
And there's a second book, I think. I don't think there's a third one.
It's called Delicates, and it may not be being ordered.
And some of them actually, I read it on Hoopla. So this is available, at least it was available on Hoopla, and the second one as well. So you can look for it that way as well.
Cool. And just a reminder, Hoopla is one of our downloadable book services. So you can get audiobooks, ebooks, music and movies all through Hoopla with your library card. All right, so that means it's my turn. And my first clue, I'm gonna pull this in here so you can't see it. Okay, so you don't need to pay attention to the writing, just like the picture. So I'm gonna show you.
Magnifying glass?
Yes.
Okay.
Which makes you think it's a
Mystery.
yes. Okay. And then this is a bigger picture, so I have to make room for it. It says, lost, 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls.
Huh.
Any ideas?
Could it be the
Peter Pan inspired?
Nope.
Is it Boxcar Children?
It is. It's the Boxcar Children. My next clue is going to be a train horn. So.
Oh, let's hear the train horn.
So my book is the Boxcar Children series, and I read the first one. I should say reread it because I did read these when I was a kid. And the reason I chose the Boxcar Children was because starting in October, we are going to do a monthly mystery in the youth room. And the first series is all based around the Boxcar Children. So you can come into the library and look for a bunch of different clues. And if you find all of the clues, you can get a free book. And so the story of the Boxcar Children is that these 4 kids are Henry, Jesse, Violet, and Benny. They are orphans, and they know that they're supposed to be living with their grandfather, but they also believe that their grandfather is mean, and so they don't want to live with them. So they're kind of in hiding, going across the countryside. And there's one like rainy, stormy night, and Jesse happens across this old abandoned boxcar, and they decide that this is going to be the perfect place for them to live. And so they make themselves like a little home in this boxcar. They meet a dog named Watch and become friends with that. And all the while, they're kind of making things work, but they're 4 kids and they need an adult in their lives. And then one day, Violet gets really, really sick. And the kids don't know really what to do. And so it's all about how they help Violet get better. And then in the end, they meet their grandfather, and he's not really what they thought he was. And if you somehow don't know about the Boxcar Children, there are 1.5 million different books that follow them for years and years and years. So if you enjoy the first Boxcar Child book, you can really sink your teeth in, and you'll have a lot to read for a long time. All right, so everyone hold up your books.
Oh, wait, I have to go still.
Oh, I thought you did yours.
No, I didn't go yet.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
That's
Tess,
right. My first clue.
a Christmas tree.
A Christmas tree. I had to dig through my decorations. My next clue is not a visual clue, which is crazy. It's a bit of a riddle. Who is my mom's sister to me?
Your aunt.
Aunt. And the last one, this one's a little tiny, hold on.
Santa?
Santa?
Santa. So it is Christmas, my aunt, and Santa.
I know there was a Mrs. Claus picture book series.
It is in the picture books.
Oh, it is, okay.
It's not about Mrs. Claus.
Must be an aunt.
Oh, Auntie Claus.
So this is Auntie Claus by ELISE Primavera, and it follows young Sophie, whose aunt lives in apartment 25C, and she always takes a holiday right around the holidays. From like November until December, she's just gone. So one year she's like, it's time. I'm gonna figure out what's up with Auntie Claus. So he wants to follow her, see where she goes, and she's just gonna get to the bottom of it. And this is a book that I read when I was a kid, and I actually got it from my aunt. So I was like, are you Auntie Claus? For a little while. Better is there's actually a second one that is also about her brother. And then I found out that there's a third one that I'm gonna and that one follows like Auntie Claus breaking the rules and wanting to come out of her holiday trip that she has to do and go to Sophie's like ballet recital. So, very good. I highly recommend it, especially as,
Oh,
Christmas.
I'm definitely calculating how many copies I need to order.
I know, it's the best.
One for you.
Awesome.
All right, so now we can hold up our book
Mhm.
and remind everybody. So Shari, you had Explorer Academy.
Yeah, by TRUDI TRUEIT, and this is Nebula's Secret, the first book.
Michelle, you have Sheets.
Yep, by BRENNA THUMMLER.
Tess, you have Auntie Claus.
By ELISE Primavera.
And I have The Boxcar Children, the first one, by Gertrude Chandler Warner. All right, thanks everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode of What's My Title? Tune in next month, and hopefully we'll have another episode ready for you. Thanks, and have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.